Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. A little bit of a disappointing week through the week, I thought. I had some really poor rides on a couple of horses that we thought were real live winning chances, and they probably weren't given much of a chance with the rides we had. But anyway, you move on. I thought Reddivo went good the other day up at Bendigo. The winner won by 10 lengths. So make sure you follow the winner. It's really smart. It absolutely flogged that field. But having said that, he probably raced against the other horses, run a clear second. Excuse me. And he's probably as good at staying maiden as it is getting around Victoria at the moment. He'll probably go to back to Geelong on Boxing Day, and he'll be really hard to beat. And I don't want to run into that the winner of that race anywhere near in the future, because I think it's might be really smart. But anyway, he's certainly a horse out of the week to follow. Toffee Nuts kicks off his prep this time in, goes to Colac on Saturday, 1,000-metre race around Colac. He trialled there the other day and was really good in the trial. We trialled him up again at home, and all seems pretty good. He's, I think I've done enough with him. He seems to be sort of keen enough, he's bright enough, he looks really healthy, so he's ready to go the races first up. That's Toffee Nuts at Colac on Saturday. Deploy and Destroy, I think he's going to get a run at Colac. It was a little bit of a hit and miss whether he's going to get a run or not, but I think he's going to get a run at Colac on Saturday. Look, they don't work much better than this sort of graded horse. They don't work any better than what he works through the week. Colac's the wrong track for this horse, but I need to race him wherever he gets a run. You know, the difficult, these horses that are so far down on the ballot, I'd much prefer to sort of wait and find him on a big track, but there is no races for him. So he'll go to Colac on Saturday. Any sort of luck at all, he'll be absolutely all over this race, and he'll be big odds for sure. On his track work, he just goes around and wins. So we'll see how he goes. But Colac's the wrong track. He's going to get a long way back, and I don't know if you can sort of give him big starts at Colac. But Aaron Lynch goes on him. Aaron's won on the horse, so I'm really keen to take him to the races. So that's Deploy and Destroy. Lord Consul goes to Werribee Sunday, 2,000-metre maiden, that's his go. He was really, really good the other day and had no luck. Only needs a little bit of luck this week and he'll be right in the finish again. His work's good, he looks well, he's healthy, there's no issues with him, he's bright as a button. He gets absolutely every chance to go well on Sunday. So that's Loyal Consul in a 2,000-metre maiden at Werribee on Sunday. Grable goes to Werribee on Sunday. She's going to be a fair way down the order, so she's no good thing to get a run. I think when I looked at it, she was about number 18 or 19 in order, so not 100% that she'll get a run. We rode her quiet off the speed the other day, and she hit the line nice and strong, so we're going to ride her similarly again. I think for her to take that next step as a horse, she's won 3 or 4 races, but for her to take that next level, she has to learn to run a mile. So we're going to continue to ride her quietly and have her hitting the line, and hopefully she can learn to relax in the first half of her race. I thought she was pretty good at Hamilton the other day, so that's Grable at Werribee on Sunday, but she's going to need a little bit of luck to get a run. Diamond Luke goes to Terang on Tuesday. You want to see a bad ride? Go and watch his last start at Warrnambool. They do not get any worse rides than that. For a senior rider to ride a horse like that, I would have suspended him for a month. But anyway, you move on. You can see I'm having a sook over it, but anyway. Look, he goes back to Terang, back to 58 grade. He only got beaten a short margin the other day at Warrnambool. In that sort of grade, so he's going to be pretty hard to beat again. Good senior rider goes back on, and hopefully he'll be hard to beat, but he's going good, he looks great, the horse, he should get every chance. That's Diamond Luke at Terang on Tuesday. Got more than happy here in Terang on Tuesday in a 1,400-metre maiden. Just knocked his leg and had a bit of a swollen leg, so we had to wait a week for him, but it's 100% now. He worked up nice this morning. He'll have a really solid gallop on Saturday morning, and if he works well there, which I expect him to, he'll go to Terang on Tuesday. His first up run was not all that flattering, but the jockey just said he didn't get around a little tight track at Casterton, so not beautiful big open track at Terang. His work this morning was beautiful, so you'll probably see him improve significantly, which is more than happy at Terang on Tuesday. I've got Miletus in at both Sandown and Seymour next week. Actually, Seymour's transferred to Wangaratta. What about Seymour? they had a bit of rain and they've got some weed and they sprayed it and killed half the grass. They've taken 3 years to grow the grass there, and now they've poisoned it. But anyway, look, he was very disappointing the other day at Hamilton. I thought he would sort of just go around and be really hard to beat, but well, things just didn't work out. We ended up getting a good true track, and he just didn't go a yard on it. So hopefully get a bit of juice in the track in the next week or so, and he can go to the races. But he's going really good, so I'm really happy with him. So he'll either go to Wangaratta next Thursday or Sandown on Wednesday.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse is a horse called Reddivo. He's been really good his last 2 starts over a staying trip. He's just found one better his last 2 starts, but yeah, he's been hitting the line really strongly. So he sort of his first start he actually had a heart arrhythmia, so we had to get that sorted. He went for a break and he's come back in, and one thing he has in his favour, he's not blessed with talent, but he tries his guts out, and that's all you can ask. He's always always hit the line really strongly, and that's, as far as staying horses, that's always that's the part of the race you want to be their best part. So he's a horse that he's not an easy horse to ride. He sort of wants to get his head up and things like that, but then sometimes he almost relaxes too good in the run sometimes then. So Robin's done a really good job on him get him to being able to relax so well, but we're just going to change his gear around a little bit just to see if we can just get him that little bit more on the bit, and just to travel in the run a little bit better. He probably just needs to posse up a little bit closer. He's just getting so far back, and he's just giving him too much of a head start. So he'll go to Boxing Day Geelong, so he's ran second there 2 starts ago, so he likes the track, and it'll certainly be no stronger than what it was his last couple of runs. So if you can pair up a couple of pairs closer, then I think he'll be right around the finish, and be good way to bring in Christmas and heading into the new year.
That's it, another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Busy sort of week, trying to do a few kilometres. Going to take 5 or 6 horses down to the trials at Terang on Wednesday, a couple of the nice sort of horses. And we'll see how we go there. A couple of good chances. Sunday Werribee, Colac Saturday, Terang Tuesday. Yeah, all 3 days expect the horses to race really well. The Darren Weir case, interesting one. No conviction and 35,000. They said if he didn't plead guilty, they would have locked him up in jail. So it's an interesting one, isn't it? So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I can't see them giving him his licence back, but if he does, I think Racing Victoria are on a hiding to nothing if they do. So there'll be a massive backlash. You know, we give a couple of % of our prize money to welfare, and then you have someone bloody electrifying horses while they're on the treadmill. So anyway, watch this space, because it'll be interesting, sort of the scenario. I think his licence comes up for renewal in February, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of press over it. Until next week, see you later. You right?
Yeah.
Do you want to hold the horse?
No.
No? I don't even know what I can say there. Stay. Well, the cat's made an appearance, so that's the main thing. Oh, look at it. She's going to be there all day.